This is a reminder for everyone whom completes the Ramadan that to Allah purity is most important. Purity of character, purity of thought, purity of akhlaq, and the reality in which you carry is extremely important for the Divine. And that we have an Eid based on purity. And in the world we live in, the Islam that exists on this earth now is not of that reality. And that becomes the great sadness, that people are not doing anything that's not written by Allah. But people don't have any faith. They see what happens and they see what's happening on this earth, and they think maybe for a moment somebody else is in charge. But nobody's in charge other than Allah. Everything is written by Allah. Nothing can happen that's not written by the Divine. We merely play out this software. Somebody already wrote it. We're just parts of a play that has already been written. The reminder that they give to us is that purity and good character. Your fiqh, your knowledges, your external knowledges, all of it means nothing if the character is not there. They don't care what you know. It will not save you from what's coming. No one will come to you, say, how many hadiths you know? And you give the wrong answer and they shoot you. They don't care about your hadiths. They don't care about what you've memorized, nothing. So then what list will people find themselves in? Because Allah wrote it. They come back and begin to teach, especially from Eid al-Fitr, that Allah is saying purity. If you are not pure, you are not safe. If your akhlaq don't match your form, known and unknown, not the form outside that you show, but your khuluq and your character, softness, softly spoken, continuously under your meditation for your heart. It means to look to your heart, look to your character, every night take your accounting, because the one above is writing. And this version of Islam is not acceptable on this earth for who's coming. And that's the danger, that bad character Islam will never follow heavenly souls. So imagine in a nice way that heavenly souls are coming and the good people like calm and beautiful and good characteristics and good manners like tariqah who've been trained by a shaykh. Outside people have never seen that in a masjid, because masjid is like you go to a zoo. You know when you go to a zoo and you see the baboon throwing something at you? And you say, how ajib, what a weird place this is. It's very wild, very crazy. You step in, they say, put your foot like that. I say, who are you? You're one of those baboons I guess. They're going to make a show in here. Very wild. When outside people from masjid come and experience tariqah and say, wow, these guys have discipline. They're so polite, they're so kind, they don't talk. Because that's Islam. That's what Prophet brought. You could open your mouth in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. No. quiet. Iftikhar, they have a reverence. They're waiting for their heart to catch lights and blessings. Don't cheat, don't steal, don't raise their voice, all trained with discipline. Then you turn on the news and some masjid in Australia invites politicians, for example, and everybody like a wild zoo, screaming, yelling and insulting these people. And you think that's Islam? That a guest comes and you act like a baboon? Then don't be surprised when they go home angry and they send somebody now to deal with you. But know that that is from Allah. You didn't pass a test, you didn't pass good character, and that's why we pray Allah bring back dominion of Islam into the hands of awliya. That they will train people to be good, they won't allow them to speak, and they teach them how to close their eyes and just breathe. What you see now, you look and say, what kind of Islam is that? People yelling, screaming, giving their opinions, going after this, going after… Who cares about your opinion? This is not the way of the heavens. These are the days in which Thy kingdom come and His will be done. Allah's will has nothing to do what these imams are teaching people. Bad character, couple hadiths that they memorized but through a poison cup. If the imam has bad character and he has no tarbiyah, no training inside, everything he teaches you is contaminated. Then you talk about the mass of these people contaminated by these things. Then you're wondering, wow, what happened to Izzat al-Islam? Well, because this is not Islam. And that's why they said 6 out of 7 are going. This is not the Islam from heavens. When people are seeing these things and seeing all over the news and seeing, oh, yeah, it's sad, very horrific, but Allah's not happy, the Divine is not happy. Anyone whom study through tariqas, we know the difference. We know that how the shaykhs teach manners, teach character. The greatest fight is against yourself. Control your anger, control all the badness, control everything within yourself. This is your struggle. Think only of yourself, worry only about yourself, no comment about other people. All the characters you don't like on the news, they all exist within you.